Hello, everybody. We made it through another week. Congratulations, one and all. And what a week we're having on House of Games. Really brilliant quizzing, and still all 4 players in with a chance of winning the trophy at the end of today's show. Let's meet them for a final time, shall we? They are James Buckley.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Amy Gledhill.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Romilly Weeks.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you. And Gary Wilmot.
Looking forward to Saturday.
Yeah, exactly. I almost introduced you as Happy Friday there. I was like,
That's a good name.
but I didn't.
Oh,
but I
Happy
didn't,
Friday.
you see, because I'm a pro. Welcome back, everyone. Lovely to have you all here. It's so close. The first thing I'm going to do is show the weekly leaderboards, OK? We know it's double points Friday. We know there's 8 points for a win, 6 for second, and so on. And here's how we're looking. Even Gary is just 4 points off the lead, so a win for Gary today could see him take away the trophy. But all of you are in it. Amy, though, in pole position. How is that feeling?
This is the greatest day of my life. Yeah.
Well, what if you lose?
I've had such a great time. It will still be the greatest day of my life.
OK, listen, we'll remind you of that in a little bit. We'll remind you of that. Romilly, a win for you at the start of the week. Today would be a very good time to get your second win. What are the tactics today?
Buzz, 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 I think.
You know what? There's no better way to sum up this show than that. You just got to, James, you got to buzz.
That's it.
That's all you got to do. Honestly, I think you were so up for it until you won. And from then on, you're like, I've got a B hotel.
Well, yeah, I've got a B hotel. I've won one. It's just nice to be out of the house, really, isn't it?
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
It's its own reward just being here.
That's a man with young kids talking. Gary, you have not won yet this week. You're the only person not to win. But you've been very close. You've been second a number of times.
Yeah.
Today, if you win, you could still win the trophy.
Well, I've got a funny feeling I'll be looking at those prizes and hearing Jim Bowen's voice saying, this is what you would have won.
Gary.
I don't know. But, you know, if we were playing for a car, I might have worked a bit harder.
What? Let me show you today's prize, shall we? You might be surprised. Whoever wins today takes home the cushion that you can put in a car, the bread bin, which will serve as a lovely glove box for a car. You can have the luggage. Where does that go? The boot of a car, I think it does. There are the oversized driving gloves. You could use them as oven mitts, I suppose. And the gentleman's cologne, which smells of new leather. Which of those do you fancy, Gary?
The cologne.
Look, of course.
Yeah, of course, the
Come on.
cologne. That'll keep the vampires away, won't it?
Won't it just... Romilly, what would you like to go for?
I want the luggage, please.
Yeah, it's good,
I
the
want to
luggage.
see your face going round on the carousel.
Yeah, and there's a lot of luggage out there with my face on it. Amy?
Yeah. I'd go for the cushion.
James, what would you go for?
Classic bread bin.
Classic bread bin. Listen, someone's going to win the trophy at the end of the day. Who is it going to be? It's been great quizzing all week. The first round is... Tom, Vic and Abby. Tom, Vic and Abby are 3 of our question writers. That's their real names. They've each written a question which has the same answer. Buzz in as soon as you know what the answer is. The questions get easier as they go on, but they will all have the same answer. Chemical element with the atomic number 79. Anniversary traditionally celebrated after 50 years of marriage. Yes, that's Romilly.
Gold.
Is it gold? Let's take a look at the last question. UK number 2 single for Spandau Ballet in 1983. It is gold. Well played, Romilly. Next one. What is the answer to these questions? French music duo that had hits including Sexy Boy. Yes, Romilly.
Air.
Yeah, I think it is Air, isn't it? That's very quick buzzing.
Oh, very good.
The other clues were element associated with the zodiac signs Gemini and Libra, and the surname of TV presenter and Biker Grove actor Donna. Air being the answer to all of those. Next 3. Chief city of ancient Mesopotamia. Film with Margot Robbie as Clara Bow. Location of the rivers in a UK number 1 for Boney M. Yes, Romilly.
Babylon.
Babylon is the answer to all 3 of those. Well done.
You said you were going to buzz. You're buzzing. You're buzzing.
In fact, you literally said buzz, buzz, buzz. And the first 3 questions is exactly what you've done. Here's your next one. 3rd UK number 1 single for Take That. Nickname of the baseball player George Herman Ruth. Yes, James.
Oh, dear. Yeah, I've buzzed there, haven't I?
Yeah, you certainly have.
It was you.
I'm gonna say Babe.
Let's take a look. What's the last one?
Pig.
Yeah, 1995 film that had a sequel subtitled Pig in the City, Babe. Well done, James. What is the answer to these? Animal symbol of the Democratic Party in the USA. First word in the name of an iconic 1981 arcade game. Yes, Romilly.
Donkey.
Donkey. That's the symbol. Donkey Kong, the arcade game. And character in Shrek, voiced by Eddie Murphy. Well played, Romilly. Next three. Colloquial term for a cricket player who is poor at batting. A type of animal at the centre of a 1972 Richard Adams book. That is Gary.
Rabbit.
Rabbit. Just before 1981 UK Top 10 hit for Chas and Dave is Rabbit, all three of those. Well done. Final question in this round. Bird of prey with species including white-tailed. Oh, Romilly's gone early.
Eagle.
Eagle. Let's take a look at your next question. Name of the Apollo 11 lunar module, which of course landed, and score of 2 under par in golf. Well done. Very early buzz from Romilly. Great round for Romilly as well. Let's take a look at our leaderboard. Our current overall leader, Amy, yet to get off the mark on today's show. James and Gary, you have 1 point each. Romilly, what a start. 5 points. Well played. Let's play round 2, shall we? Our final pairs game of the week. It's going to be all in the details. Amy, you get to choose your partner today. Are you going to choose James so we don't have to move?
Yeah, of course.
I love all 4 of you. Thank you so much. Now, before the show, you all filled in some details for some clues to do with literature. You now have to guess the answer that your partner was filling in clues for. Amy, before the show, James filled in some clues, which hopefully should lead you to a book. James had up to 3 words to fill in these clues. And your first clue looks like this. It was written by, according to James, St. George's wife. The language it was originally published in is, according to James, a Scandinavian language. And the title character is, according to James, body art woman.
No way. It's a mess, isn't it?
St. George's wife.
I have a clue from the last 2 that I would have a guess at. The first clue is throwing me for sure.
Body art woman. Oh. Is it, girl with the dragon tattoo?
Is that right?
That's correct.
Yes, well played. Nicely done. It was written in a Scandinavian language, written in Swedish. The title character is a computer hacker, and it was written by Stieg Larsson. What's the St. George's wife?
I was just trying
Dragon.
to... I was trying...
Oh,
dragon.
Dragon.
And girl.
And girl. Thank you. Yeah.
Ah, that's clever. So you've got dragon and girl and tattoo
Yeah. that's what I
in
was
your
trying
clues.
to-
Very well played, James and Amy. Romilly, before the show, Gary filled in some clues. And hopefully they will lead you to the name of a playwright. He was born in, according to Gary, hospital. Thank you, Gary. Your next clue is, in 1969, he won a game of Jenga. This is, I mean, I think we've all got it.
Apart
And
from
his
me.
famous plays include, according to Gary, Waiting for Godot. OK. Someone went serious on the last clue, didn't they?
Yes. So this is Samuel Beckett.
Samuel Beckett?
Yep.
Well done. He was born in Dublin. He won a Nobel Prize in 1969, and his famous plays do indeed include Waiting for Godot. James, before the show, Amy filled in some clues. They will lead you to a writer. Which writer is this? Her name appears in an, according to Amy, old book. She has written novels including, according to Amy, something about room. OK. And your final clue She was also known for writing, according to Amy, sad feminist things. OK. OK. James, any clue here?
I'm afraid to say that I've not read many books or read up on many writers. I'd have to just go with Virginia Woolf. I think that's the...
I think that might be right. Is that right?
Is that right?
That's
Well
right.
played.
Yes.
Nicely done. No need to be afraid of Virginia Woolf.
No.
It's absolutely the answer. Very well played. Her name appears in, well, the Edward Albee play, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, appears in the title of that. She's written novels including A Room of One's Own, absolutely right, and also known for writing all sorts of essays and what have you.
Yeah, sad feminist things.
Uplifting feminist things.
Sure.
Gary, before the show, Romilly filled in some clues, which hopefully will lead you to a poem. But which poem? It is an example of, according to Romilly, poetry. Thank you, Romilly.
Good. Narrows it.
Sorry about that.
It was first published in, according to Romilly, Tower of London. And your final clue, it is about a crow-like bird. OK. What are we thinking, Gary?
Oh, I'm thinking ravens.
It's a poem.
It's a poem, yeah. Raven. I'll go Black Raven. I don't know it, so.
Can't give it to you. I can't give it to you.
But White Raven. Just red white raven.
It's just The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh, is
The
it?
Raven Nevermore.
Put the in front of it, I'd have got it. OK,
Yeah.
sorry.
It's an example of Gothic poetry, but it is also an example of poetry. Published in 1845, and it's about, a bird and lost love and all sorts. It's the end of that round, our final pairs game of the week. No more pairs games. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Gary and Amy, you have 2 points each. James, you got 3. Romilly still out in the lead with 6 points. This is going to be such a close one on the final leaderboard, isn't it? 3 rounds to go. Let's play our next one straight away. The backwards round. In this round, I will ask you the questions backwards. You must give me the answers backwards. So if I ask your name, you would say Buckley James. OK? I have to read these off cards, because otherwise I get confused. Buzzers on fingers. Yeah?
Very good.
Question first. Singer which by album best-selling 1998, A, is Ladder White. Amy.
Grey David.
Ray David. David Gray becomes Ray David.
Good. Great, David.
Is that your new comedy character?
I'm Grey David.
Question next. System solar hour contains that galaxy the of name the is what? Amy.
Way Milky.
Way Milky? Sound I like my tea.
Way Milky.
Absolutely, Milky Way becomes Way Milky. Question next. Song this of title thee is what? James.
Charming Prince?
It's not, I'm afraid. It's not. Gary.
Deliver and stand.
Is it that?
Of course it is.
Stand and deliver. Nicely done. Question next. Sitcom which in Agent letting incompetent Anne as stars Demetriou, Jamie. Yes, Amy.
Flats. Let's staff.
That's hard to say, isn't it?
Yeah.
Flats lit staff. Staff lit flats becomes flats lit staff. Well played, Amy. Good round for you so far. Question next. Song this of title thee is what? James.
Love in falling help can't.
Is the right answer. Well played.
But I can't help falling
I can't help falling in love. Nicely done.
with you.
Question next. Teen truant A as Broderick Matthews stars film 80s which? Yes, James.
Off day Bueller's Ferris.
Absolutely right. Off day Bueller's Ferris. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Well played, Buckley James. Question final. Globe the circumnavigate to attempt fog Phileas character, the does novel Vern Jules which in? Yes, Amy.
Days. 80. In. World. The. Around.
Oh, easy, easy.
Was
Well
not
played,
actually
Amy.
counted on my fingers.
Days 80 in world, the around the world in 80 days. Nicely done. 2 rounds to go now. Just 2 rounds before we give away our trophy. And the leaderboard has tightened up a little. Gary, you have 3 points. James has got 5. Amy and Romilly now, joint leaders with 6.
Come on, the girls.
Our 4th round today is... Where is Kazakhstan? Classic old school House of Games. Tablets out, please. I'm going to show you a map of the world and ask you to find a series of places on it. Let's take a look at today's map. For a point, name this continent. That's a joke. It's Europe. I'm going to ask you to find a series of things now on this map. The first thing I'd like you to find is this, please. The venue of the 2022 Eurovision Song Contest final. Where was the 2022 Eurovision Song Contest final held? Do you know that one at home? Have a little point at the screen if you do. OK, everyone's in. James, do you know the answer to this one?
I don't have a clue.
So what have your tactics been?
I just put my little X on France, specifically tried to put it on Paris.
Yeah, that's pretty close to Paris.
There or thereabouts.
Yeah. Amy, what was your thinking? Do you know the answer?
I don't know the answer. I couldn't even hazard a guess. So, if I'm honest, I just sort of left the cursor where it showed up on the screen
Oh,
initially.
really?
So let's see.
Greece.
Greece.
It's in Greece.
Why not?
Why not?
They're in Eurovision.
Come on.
They have music. Romilly, did you report on this at the time?
I didn't. And I feel like it was a Swedish band that won.
OK.
But then I couldn't remember where Sweden is.
Let's see where Romilly is. That is Sweden.
Well done.
You. Your job is safe. Gary, do you know this one?
Ukraine won it, of course. But I've gone a little bit more north of Romilly. I think, is that Norway up there?
Let's have a look. Norway, absolutely.
Norway.
You're quite right. Ukraine won it in that year.
Yeah.
So we have got France, we have got Greece, we've got Sweden, and we've got Norway. Do you know the answer at home on this one? Do you remember? I can tell you it was in Turin, in Italy. Let's take a look. Who is closest and who has won the point? Oh, James, you're the closest. I was thinking, what bit of Italy is that in? It's between James and Amy. And James, it is closer to Paris than anywhere else. So you I was going to say get a point. You steal a point there.
Really?
I said, yeah. Next question. The original site of the world's oldest parliament, founded in around 930 AD. Where is that?
Wow.
Wow. Wow is right, Gary.
The oldest parliament.
Do you want an extra clue? Of course, it's not a clue. I went to this place last year.
Oh.
Yeah.
That helps.
Yeah. Everybody is in. What do you think at home on this one? Amy, what was your thinking here?
I think it's somewhere sort of like Greasy, Athensy, surely.
Doesn't sound unreasonable, does
No.
it, for the world's oldest parliament? Birthplace of democracy. You are in Greece. Yeah. Romilly, what are you thinking?
Well, I was thinking Romans, so I have put it in Italy.
Put it in
Hopefully
Italy.
somewhere near Rome.
Yeah, not too far from Rome there. Rome and Greece so far. Gary, what were you thinking?
I was gone right on the edge of the screen there. I think it's Cyprus. Because it's very old.
Gotcha.
There's things there that are very old.
That does the trick.
Yeah, whereas in places like Iceland, there are things that are old,
Yeah,
but not parliaments.
I gotcha. James, what are you saying?
I first thought Rome,
Yeah,
and then I changed my mind and went for Greece.
you've gone for Greece.
Yeah.
Wow, we are all fairly close to each other. We got 2 in Greece, 1 in Italy, and 1 in Cyprus. So the question is, where's the world's oldest parliament? It's also, where did I go last year? Gary, can you guess where it was?
Cyprus.
It's an island. It's Iceland, was the answer. Who's closest? Romilly.
I'm a million miles away, but I'm still closest.
Romilly, get yourself a point.
That's a proper steal.
Final question in this round. Where is this, please? The airport that is the world's largest sales outlet for chocolate. The largest sales outlet in the world for chocolate is a European airport, but which one? Huh. Any clue at home on this one? What do you think that might be? OK, everyone is in Romilly. Any clues on this one?
I'm hoping that it's Switzerland because of Swiss chocolate being such
Kind
a
of
thing.
has a logic to it, doesn't it? You're in Switzerland. Gary, you thinking the same?
I've gone for Switzerland as well.
You've gone for Switzerland as
Yeah.
well. Sort of makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
James, are you staying in Switzerland?
I went for Switzerland, and I'm just relieved that I
You know where it was?
knew where it was.
Well, this is going to be very, very interesting if it is Switzerland. I wonder who to give the point to. Amy, have you got Switzerland as well?
No. No, I forgot about Swiss chocolate, so I thought Belgian chocolate.
OK.
But then I couldn't remember exactly which one Belgium was, so...
I think so long as you're closer to it than Switzerland, you'll be...
Sure, yeah.
That is Belgium, absolutely right.
great.
Yes, of course, Belgium. Switzerland, Belgium. I can tell you that at least one person here is correct for in exactly the right place. Are we giving away 3 points? Are we giving away 1 point? Let's find out. It's Brussels Airport, Amy. Well done.
Oh, wow.
Well done.
Well played. They sell over 800 tons of chocolate a day. A day
Blimey.
from Brussels Airport. Wow, how's anything taking off?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the end of that round. Tablets away, please. For the final time. We have 1 round to go. We just have a round of answer smash before we give away our trophy. Should we look at the leaderboard going into it? Gary, you have 3 work to do in this final round, but you're good in the final round. James, you've got 6. Amy and Romilly, 7 points each. Nothing between them. Nothing between them. Here we go. I'm going to press the buzzer for the final time. We are going to play Answer Smash. Good luck, everybody. Point for a correct answer. Don't forget, point off for an incorrect answer. Could be the difference between winning a trophy and losing a trophy at this stage. Wish you all the very, very best of luck. It's been a brilliant week. Let's finish it off in style, shall we? Your first category looks a little bit like this. Entertainment venues. Those will be the pictures. There'll be clues above. Good luck. What is the full name of the character played by Matthew Perry in the sitcom Friends? Yes, James.
Chandler Bingo Hall.
It's absolutely right. Well done. Chandler Bing and Bingo Hall. Chandler Bingo Hall. Next entertainment venue, next clue. Shakira, Jennifer Lopez, and The Weeknd have all performed in halftime shows at which American football championship game? Yes, Gary.
The Super Bowling Alley.
The Super Bowling Alley is absolutely right, Gary. Well done. The Super Bowl and a bowling alley, Super Bowling Alley. Next clue, next entertainment venue. Which Lancashire seaside town is known for its illuminations, which began in 1879? That is Amy.
Blackpool Hall.
It is Blackpool and Poor Hall. Nicely done. Everybody's getting in on this one. It is super close. Should we have another category?
Yeah.
Fingers still on buzzers, everybody. Your next category is sea life. Those will be the pictures. Which novella by Ernest Hemingway tells the story of an aging Cuban fisherman named Santiago? Yes, Romilly.
Old Man and the Seaweed.
Old Man and the Seaweed? Absolutely, The Old Man and the Sea and Seaweed, The Old Man and the Seaweed. Next clue, next sea life. Which rapper had a UK top 10 hit in 1990 with You Can't Touch This? Amy.
MC Hammerhead Shark.
Absolutely right. MC Hammerhead Shark, MC Hammerhead Shark. Next clue, next sea life. Which superhero, the alter ego of Peter Parker, is played by Tom Holland in the 2021 film subtitled No Way Home? That is Romilly.
Super Manta Ray.
Super Manta Ray? It's incorrect, I'm afraid. That is Amy.
Super Manatee.
Super Manatee is also incorrect. James.
Spider Manta Ray.
Spider Manta Ray is the right answer. That could change everything. Your next category is... There are no more categories.
Oh, we both lost
There are no more categories. Wow. Wow, what a finish. We have two things to work out. The first thing we need to work out is who is Friday's champion. Friday's champion is going to be decided by a tie-break between Jane and Amy, which
we're a
could be
team.
all important. Not now, you're not. We are going to play one more answer smash. If you put your fingers on your buzzers, if you buzz in and give me a correct answer, you're today's champion. Buzz in and give me an incorrect answer, your opponent is today's champion.
I feel sick.
It's going to be another entertainment venue. I wish you both the very, very best of luck. Who is going to be Friday's champion? Bez from the Happy Mondays is famous for playing which percussion instruments? Yes, James.
Maracasino.
Maracasino. James Buckley is Friday's champion. Well done, James. The second win of the week.
That was
The
great.
second win of the week. Very well played, James. You got a prize? You have another prize. You want a B Hotel already? What else would you like?
Yeah, I'm having that bread bin.
Bread bin. B Hotel and bread bin. What a week this guy is having.
I can't believe my luck.
But we have a trophy to give away as well. Who are we giving it away to? Our champion on House of Games this week is Amy Gledhill by 1 point. By 1 point from James. Congratulations, Amy.
Thanks very much.
Very well played. Do you know what? What a lovely week. I've enjoyed every minute of it. Thank you all so much. Lots of winners. Gary had loads of second places. Amy, congratulations. Thank you all. Congratulations on your wins as well. Been an absolute pleasure spending the week with you. Been a pleasure spending the week with you as well on the House of Games.
This is brilliant. Do you want to touch it?
I know.
You're so close.
Still too raw.
Oh.